It's just like, I don't know, something about a product that works just gives me like, I love it here. If Bior was up there, this one is his sister. Try it out. Try it out. Try it out. Hey Key Club, and if you are new here, get yourself a key card and join Key Club. If you are not part of Key Club, you need to subscribe. Get yourself a key card and join Key Club. We're the best club on the internet. Ain't nothing better than this club, I promise you. Subscribe. Now we're gonna be talking about my number ones, my day ones, my cannot go without, my if they said pack for a flight, this is what I'm bringing, my if they said this was the budget, this is what I'm buying. I'm not playing with y'all when I tell y'all my natural skincare routine eats, but these products that I use for this routine, these are my day ones, these are my ride or dies, these are my, if they said this is all you can use till death do you part, oh, I'm bringing it. So let me get into all the products that I use for my natural skin routine, not just for me and my skin, but for me and my health, wellness, and well-being. You know I'm all about the mental health, and if my skin not clear, you know the cabeza is going downhill. So let me get into product number one that I cannot go without. Now these are in no particular order, but it is what I would not go without. So let's start with number one. Number one, we have antibacterial soap. It doesn't have to be Dove, but it has to be antibacterial. I found that when I use antibacterial soap on my skin, it cleared up my dark marks. Now I struggle with a lot of dark marks on my back, on my chest, and somewhere on my thighs, like some places. So I felt like it was impossible for me to get rid of those marks. But then I learned like a few years back, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, that dark marks, I mean, I knew dark marks came from pimples, but I didn't realize like these are all just scars after pimples. You just got to take care of the pimples to take care of that. And now I have oily skin, so the antibacterial really helps me, because your girl be sweating, and I don't just mean like, oh, I be sweating, like, no, your girl be sweating. When I'm sleeping, I'm sweating. When I'm awake, I'm sweating. When I go to work, I'm sweating. When I'm working out, I'm sweating. I'm cooking, I'm sweating. Your girl just be a sweat master, okay? So you need the antibacterial to kill the germs that are like clogging the pores and producing the pimples that are causing the scars. So once I started using the antibacterial, oh, your girl's skin was clearing up. But it took me some time to learn that in my regimen, but now that I know it, can't go without it. So what I suggest is get you an antibacterial. I use an antibacterial soap, and I use an unscented soap, and I rotate, because they say you're not supposed to use antibacterial every single day, but I use antibacterial probably like twice a week, and then I use regular body wash throughout the rest of the week. Now, like I said before, it doesn't have to be Dove. Before, I used to use Dial. I used to use Bronner's. You can use whatever antibacterial you want to use, but antibacterial your body, okay? Number two, your girl uses Bior down. And I know y'all know when I went through my little moment with Panoxyl, I went through my little moment with, there was another face wash that I used. I went through a couple of little moments, because I was like, you know, Bior, it can't be good for your skin, because that's what the people are saying. But let me tell you something. Come in a little closer when I tell you this. Bior works for me. I'm using Bior, because when I tell you my skin don't glow unless I'm using Bior, when I tell you my skin don't be clear on my period if I'm not using Bior, like, Bior is the only product that I use consistently that shows consistent results. When I was using Panoxyl, it kept my skin clear, but it wasn't keeping it clear when the menstrual acne was coming. Y'all need acne treatment for regular acne, but that menstrual acne coming regardless of if you know it's coming or not. That's why I love me a Bior moment. Bior, 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 Bior. Like, I can't go without my Bior. Like, or is it Biore? I don't know, because it's an accent on the E. Whatever y'all want to call it, I can't go without this. This right here, and I've transferred through face washes. I've transferred through a plethora. This is the only one that makes sure that my skin does not go hungry, does not need anything but a little moisturizer. This is a moisturizer. I promise your skin gonna clear up. And if it don't, comment down below. My skin didn't clear up, and I don't know what I would do, because you know it works. So Bior is like up there. Like, if I had a number one product, Bior is up there, okay? But this ain't no particular order, but Bior is up there, okay? And even when I don't, like, let's say, like, it's some random moment, like I'm on vacation and I forgot my body wash, like my antibacterial body wash, I could throw some Bior, a little body wash on it, scrub my back, scrub my chest, and it still keeps the skin clear, and that's how I know that Biore is for me. So make sure y'all are finding products that work for you. These are my diehards, but these I had to learn were my diehards because I went through products. Y'all have to go through products to know exactly what products work for you and what don't work for you. My next product, Aveeno hand masks. Y'all, I use these like my hands depend on it, which they probably do because I'm a barista, so we do a lot of cleaning, we do a lot of work, we do a lot. It's a lot of a lot. So when I found out, now I just recently found out about hand masks. Not like found out, like I knew they existed, but I just recently started using them. And let me tell you, these things will have your skin like butter. Like when I tell you butter, like butter. I can't go without an Aveeno mask. Now I just got into Aveeno too because before I was using before I used to use Aquaphor hand mask, but Aquaphor, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's kind of pricey for a little, because you only get one hand pair in here. You only get one hand pair and you only got two hands. So you need to really be able to, you know, rack up on these a little bit. So I use Aveeno. It's like $2 cheaper. And it works just the same and just fine for me, but I will say Aquaphor's own works a little bit better because it lasts me a little bit longer. Like if I were to use this and then like work the next day, my hands is probably not going to be as buttery as if I use the Aquaphor one. So Aquaphor, they got a little something, but it's not $2 worth of something, you know? So Aveeno hand mask. If you don't got yourself a hand mask, get yourself a hand mask, get yourself some cuticle oil, and thank me later. Because I'm telling you, these products, they're not just for show. I'm telling y'all, I went through a process. It was trial and error. It was money spent. It was time wasted. I would not lie to y'all. These products work for me, but they work. So if they work for me, they gotta work for other people, you know? So just try it out. And if it don't work, I'm sorry. It wasn't me. It was the products. Cetaphil body lotion, well, moisturizing cream, because I don't know, like I have to open this for y'all. It's unscented. It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's expensive. A jar like this run you about like $16 to $20 depending on where you buy it from. So get it when it's on sale, because I got it when it was on sale. I got this one for I think $10 and I got another one for $13. So get it while it's on sale, because the way that these things going and all these, you know, tariffs or whatever, you never know when things start talking about something. You gotta pay $30. You don't know. This ain't even almost done yet and I bought me another one, because you gotta get it when the price is cheap, okay? But anyways, the cream is creaming. I think I told y'all in the last video that I used CeraVe. I definitely lied. I thought I used CeraVe. I used Cetaphil moisturizing cream, but I did use CeraVe moisturizing cream at 1.2 and it does work the same. This is just cheaper, so I get this one, but they are the same thing essentially, so it doesn't matter which one you buy. But this one is my cannot live without, because it is, I don't think it's unscented, but it's unscented enough that I can use it everywhere. If you know, you know, girls locked in. So I like to use this first, and then I put on some Bath and Body Works lotion after. But I could go without Bath and Body Works lotion. This right here, this thing keep me moisturized. I've been using this for a decade. Like, I've been using this for a very long time. Cetaphil and CeraVe locked in with me, so it don't matter which one you pick. If you got money, spend a little extra money if you want to. It's the same thing though. They got the vitamins, they take care of the skin, they keep you moisturized. I'm just saying. But Cetaphil is my ride or die, because you literally, when I tell you they say 24 hours, no, they mean it. Like, they mean it. I put on lotion from the night before. I don't need to moisturize until I take another shower. I do not need to moisturize until I take another shower. And I mean scratch proof don't need to moisturize. Y'all don't be scratch proof. I'm scratch proof, okay? And it's because I got this bad boy right here. So make sure y'all are investing in quality creams. Don't be using the creams from, like I told y'all, don't be using the Bath and Body Works as your do-all be-all. You need to be moisturizing. And if you need to take it a step further, if the moisturizer is not locking in, you can use moisturizer and then you could use oil. I used to use almond oil on my skin, but prices started going up, y'all. Your girl has to pick and choose. I chose this. You should too. My next ride or die, y'all. My next ride or die. Like, I'm telling y'all a lot of ride or die. I'm giving y'all all the secrets, the tips, and the tricks, okay? I'm giving y'all all the tips and the tricks. But I got a Cure brightening facial scrub. Not just no regular facial scrub. Brightening facial scrub. You need a brightening facial scrub because it will be getting rid of that dead skin layer, and while it's getting rid of that dead skin layer, it's brightening those dark marks, giving you that glow. Okay, well, let me not say you're working towards it, because you might not be working towards glowy skin. Not everybody wants glowy skin. Some people like a matte skin. I like glowy skin. I like to look like the sun is hitting me at all times, whether it's rainy, cloudy, stormy, shiny, whatever. The skin needs to be glowing, and my skin is usually glowing, like, for the most part. Like, people really tell me, like, your skin is glowing. Honestly, I think it just be sweat. But I'm not here to judge, I'm not here to complain, and I'm not here to question, okay? The people say my skin be glowing, this is why. Well, not this specifically only, obviously, y'all. If y'all want my skincare routine, I will give it to you. But this right here, yeah, this is my swag. Because I don't know, and I've been using this for over a decade too. It's just like, I don't know, something about a product that works just gives me like, I love it here. Because you know how hard it, like, pause for a moment. I don't think y'all understand how hard it is to find products that work because of how expensive they are. Like, these products are not just things you could just be like, oh, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna try this. Who's paying $30 for a scrub to not work? Who's paying $55 for a hand mask to not work? Like, that's the thing about trying products, is that you have to really know. Like, I need like 3,000 people to say that this product works for me to even consider putting a payment down on it, you know? So when I'm telling y'all that these products work, it's not just from like, oh, I tried this one time and I love it. This is not a sponsorship. Your girl is not getting paid for this. I'm telling y'all things that I've been using basically majority of my life, because your girl's only 23. A decade is a long time to be using a product, and they've been consistently showing me results, consistently showing me and showing up for my skin. So I know that if I had to go somewhere and only bring these products, I know my skin will be fine. Because one thing about me, I love my skin. Like, I don't think y'all understand how much I love my skin. I love my skin so much. I take care of it inside and out. I love my skin. So when I'm telling you that I use these products on my skin, like, people even know. I don't play with my skin. I wash my hands before I touch my face for anything. I don't care if there's a lash in my eye. I don't touch my face with my hands until my hands are washed. Like, I just don't understand the whole touching your skin, popping the pimples. I don't do none of that stuff because I love my skin down. And I'm telling y'all, this is how you love it too. So as y'all can see, I'm a Cetaphil girly. Your girl uses Cetaphil down. That's why I tell you Cetaphil down. Cetaphil my body, Cetaphil my life. Like, I love Cetaphil. Like, Cetaphil just Cetaphil. Like, Cetaphil. Like, that's my girl, you know? Cetaphil Daily Moisturizing 15 though. This is my sunscreen moisturizer, but I use 15 because I feel like anything higher than 15 will leave a white cast on me, and also it really does brighten up your skin heavily. So I think that when you're using it, it will make that two-tone really be two-toning, and I don't like that. Like, I like my skin an even skin tone. Like, y'all see an even skin tone from my face down to my neck. The trick about doing that though is to bring your products down to your neck. Don't just be using it on your face. But I personally find that the 15 works just fine, so this is what I stick with, and I've been using this also for over a decade, so I know it works for me. Like I've been saying throughout the whole video, just because it worked for me do not mean it will work for you, but I guarantee you if it works for so many people, it's highly unlikely that it won't work for you. But don't quote me, because I'm not a dermatologist, but I'm just saying, try it out. Try it out. Try it out. No, but for real, I love me a Cetaphil. I love me a sunscreen mixture. I don't like buying too many different things. I personally don't got money to be trying all types of things. Like, when I was first trying out products, y'all, my mother was paying for it because I was a kid. I had no job, but I needed to fix my skin. And if nobody was going to take me to a dermatologist, you had to pay for me to figure it out. And figuring it out costs money. That's the thing when I be telling people, when your parents are blessing you with money, utilize it. I'm telling you, utilize it. And nobody wants to listen to me until they become 26, they off the insurance and don't know what to do. When your parents are supporting your life, and this I know is a blessing that I have, but when your parents are supporting your life, when your parents are willing to pay, when your parents are willing to take care of you, utilize it. Because things is getting expensive out here, okay? And I don't like it. I'm not feeling it, but you got to do what you got to do to live the life you want to live. Cetaphil is part of that life I want to live. I can't, when I tell you I can't go without Cetaphil 15 though, like, I mean that, like, I could go without, like, low-key, high-key, low-key, but it's really low-key, high-key, because high-key, low-key is, like, a little shady. I could go without me a little antibacterial soap, because at the end of the day, soap could be soaping. This right here? Yeah, no. If Bior was up there, this one is his sister. If Bior was up there, this one is his sister. Okay? Next, I can't go without a yearrrs. I don't know how you pronounce this for real. I think it's yearrrs. 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 I call it yearrrs, but I'm pretty sure it's yearrrs now that I'm looking at it and trying to tell y'all about it. But I use whatever toner they got. These people right here, the man with the face, y'all see that? I use whatever toner they got. So it don't matter what toner you get. It's cloudy because it's a milk hydrating toner. It's snow mushroom. I just started using this one. This one is actually one of their more expensive ones, but it's because my skin was getting very dry, and it was like not just regular dry, but when I got out the shower, like dry. So I had to fix that. So I got this and it's fixed. So the product works. The people work. The people, I'm telling you, I wouldn't steer you wrong. The people work. So before, I use a cucumber one, I use a lavender one, I use the rose one, I use all kinds, but they all work. It just depends on what my skin needs at the moment. Like if my skin needs hydration, I'm getting this. If my skin needs a little bit of clarity, I get the lavender. Like I just get whatever my skin is feeling, but I always stick with this brand and I always get toner. One thing I can't go without is toner because it gets rid of that excess dirt that you didn't get when you were washing your face in the bathroom. And one thing about pimples is that they come from anything. Acne comes from, when I tell you anything, from what you eat, from where you slept, from who kissed your cheek, from who touched your face, from what you did when you went outside. Acne literally spawns from anything. So I like to make sure that no matter what, I got everything. So the toner retoning, you don't need toner after every face wash, but I use it after every face wash. So if my skin isn't speaking to you, then let my words do it. Get you some toner. Get you some toner. I use a toner face mist combo. Moisturize, double moisturize, because your skin needs moisture when it needs moisture, and you need to moisturize it. It's all about the moisture, okay? And you're gonna be moisturizing. So toner, it cleans and it moisturizes. You can't go wrong with that. Next, like I told y'all, inside and out, I got me some vitamin C. You know, the thing about vitamin C is that she does a lot. She does a lot. This vitamin C says that it's for antioxidant help, protects body cells from damage, and it supports your immune system, and it also is important for the structure of bones, muscles, and blood vessels, and healthy teeth and gums. You see, my girl does a lot. My girl does a lot. I mean, vitamin C, you can get it from oranges, you can get it from, you know, citrus fruits, but I like to make sure I double up on it. I double up on her because vitamin C keeps my skin glowy. Vitamin C keeps my skin, you know, just, I don't know, it gives me, like, I can tell when I haven't had my vitamin C when I look at myself. I can tell when I've been skipping out on it. So I haven't skipped out on it in probably over 2 years. I've been just taking it consistently, probably even 3. I take it consistently, but get you some vitamin C. Vitamin C is just your big little sister looking out for you the best way she can. She work overtime. Get you some vitamin C. I get off-brand vitamin C. You could get on-brand vitamin C. You can get whatever brand you want. To be honest with you, all these things be the same thing, just wrapped up in different packaging. So get what you want, but I'm telling you, off-brand is where it's at. Off-brand is where it's at, but make sure it's vitamin C. Last but not least is a dry brush. Now, the thing about a dry brush is that it exfoliates your skin. It gets that blood flowing. And the only reason why I said a dry brush instead of actual exfoliating sugar is because a dry brush you can keep reusing. Exfoliating sugar runs out eventually. So if I had to choose, I'm choosing this one. Now, dry brushing you can't use while you're exfoliating, but that is also why my skin is so soft, because I just be exfoliating. But I do pack on that moisture, and I don't over exfoliate. Like if I do a dry brush during the week, I exfoliate one less day during the week. And if I'm not dry brushing, then I just replace it back with my exfoliation. Either way, you're gonna be making sure that skin is clean. You're gonna be making sure that skin is antibacterialized. You're gonna be making sure that skin is moisturized. You're gonna be making sure that skin is exfoliated. You need to find a regimen that works for you, and that's where you find your die-hard products at. I found a regimen that works for me, and then I maneuver different products within that regimen. I need moisturizing, sensitive skin products. If my product is not moisturizing, if it does not fit sensitive skin, it will not work for me, regardless of what it is supposed to be used for. You need to be looking into yourself before you start looking into types of products. And please, for the love of the sake of the universe, stop following trends. Every time somebody says a product is good, y'all want to use it, y'all want to buy it, y'all want to get it. Yo, I don't be trying new products every time the newest TikToker says they can't live without it. Because these are what I can't live without. These products right here that I showed y'all today, I can't live without these. And no matter what video y'all click on, y'all will always see these products because these are what I use. Find yourself products that work for you. But I love y'all, and if you made it this far in the video and you don't have a key card and you're not part of Key Club, I'm telling you, you're being shady and I don't like it. Fix it. Fix it today. Fix it now. Follow me on Instagram at Makita, MAK3D8_. Follow my business page on Instagram at luxempulse, and follow my business page on TikTok at luxempulse. And I will see y'all in the next one. I love y'all, Key Club, and I will see y'all not tomorrow, I lied. Not tomorrow, but I'll see y'all soon. Love y'all. Peace.